finding which guys work best together. You know, you have to figure out how to maximize the talent you have.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. McDaniels against Harden. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Of James Harden are up there with the greatest in the game. He sees shots that other guys just wouldn't.
Gobert with a screen on Maxey. Pass to Edwards. Maxey against Conley. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Harden with the defensive effort. And Harden's got the ball here for Philadelphia. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Now here's Harris. Here's Embiid. Randle pulls down the board.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Randle a screen on Harden. Edwards for 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Harden, deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 5.
There's that unlimited range that James Harden and maybe a couple other guys on the planet can shoot from. He just shoots the deep ball with such confidence.
Here's Conley. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Maxey. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Gobert with a screen on Maxey. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Thibault, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Coming up on the floor for your Sixer, number 7, Thibault.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. McDaniels a screen. Clock at 6. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Sixers trailing. And here's Thibault. Outside, Williams. Here's Harden. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And we have to take another look at that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Six on the shot clock. Harris against Edwards. Harris's shot is good.
And what I like about Harris is he knows that clock is ticking, but all that makes him do is focus a little bit more because that's the shot he wants.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Now Thibault. He's scoreless. Pass to Harden. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Now here's McDaniels. Averaging around 6 a game. Here's Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Lots of winning going on in Philadelphia. 6 straight playoff appearances, Richard.
Yeah, they're the masters of the mid. Their game, that's just the way it is. No finals appearances. And look, that's got to be top of mind. East is tough, but they've got the talent to go far, but they just keep having mid seasons.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Edwards. Reed, a screen on Thibault. And here's Edwards outside. Joel Embiid with the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Thibault. Mitchell against Harden. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Harris. The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Craig. To the paint. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Mitchell, no good on the free throw.
What a player. Davion off-night Mitchell.
Yeah, former NBA teammate Tyrese Halliburton, actually part of how that nickname came to be. Mitchell beat Halliburton in both matchups in college, and Ty gave him credit for causing him to have a couple of off nights.
Now here's Craig, and the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And Minnesota has possession. Outside Craig. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Harden.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Mitchell finds Reed. Fires in the triple. Neither side willing to relent.
That's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Outside Harden. Outside Thibault. Pass to Harden. The 3. Pure from 3-point range. Harden's got 8 points. The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside Craig. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Embiid. The Sixers leading. Craig with a steal. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Craig. Here's Mitchell. 3 on the clock. That's good from Craig on the assist by Mitchell. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And the 76ers call time here. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tobias Harris. Russell's checked in for Thibault. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Harden. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Randall, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Craig. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And Conley subbed in for Mitchell.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
From deep, Conley. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Nance with a screen on Conley. Here's Maxey. Reed with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Outside for Randall. Conley looking for an opening. Outside McDaniels. Launches a three. Some solid defense from Williams. The Sixers trailing. Here's Russell. Pass to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on McDaniels. Maxey, that's good.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Randall with it. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. Randall's got 5. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Maxey. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. McDaniels with it. Pass to Conley. Randall, a screen on Maxey. Inside. Conley against Maxey. And here's McDaniels. Randall outside. Second shot opportunity. McDaniels. Nice persistence to tip it back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Now here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The perfect roller. Joel Embiid can pop out and shoot, cut, make the extra passes. Really anything in that set.
Now here's Conley. Randall, a screen on Maxey. Conley passes to Randall. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Philadelphia calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Randall, a screen on Russell. Alexander Walker, the pass to Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Larry Nance picks one up.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randall can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randall is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Free throw drops for Randall.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bassey's checked in. And Randall drops them both. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Russell finds Maxey. Shot from the top of the key. Drained it for 2 points. Maxey's got his second basket.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
And here's Conley. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Outside McDaniels. Nance against Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Russell. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Noel. He's covered closely. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now Conley. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Counted from distance. Randall's got 13.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Russell. Misses from short range. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
With the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Julius Randle out there with Troy Brown. Then there's Javon Carter, and it's Bassey in at the 5 spot.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, the Sixers have so much firepower, but it's all about chemistry. Anyone knows the way teams grow is by talking and being around each other. The connection between the stars is what's going to help them reach their peak. Brian?
Well, they've had to deal with some adjustments for sure. Allie, thanks. Maxey passes to Baisley. Now Russell. From 11 feet away, Minnesota with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Brown, and Mike Conley is subbed in for Carter. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Harris passes to Noel. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Randle, a screen on Russell. For 3, Conley. Here's Bassey. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bassey's got his first points of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Baisley. Still without a bucket. For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Bassey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Conley. Lets it go from deep. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Right side, Russell. Top of the key. Nice jump shot. Russell's got 5 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Conley. Down low. And it's Randle that time on the assist by Conley. He's got 17.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Thibault, he's checked in for Russell. And it's Harden in for Tyrese Maxey. Now here's Thibault. Pass to Harris. Noel with a screen on Conley. It's intercepted. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside for Randle. It's McDaniels on the wing. Here's Randle. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Randle's got 19 points.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Harris. Back to Thibault. Now here's Baisley. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Harden. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Conley against Noel.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Baisley outside. Harris outside. Noel with a screen on Conley. To the middle. Noel down low. Outside Thibault. Back to Baisley. Pass to Harris. Now Harden. McDaniels covering. The Sixers with another miss.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Harden against Conley. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Randle. Tightly guarded. Poke loose.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Harris with the drive. Randle, good. Randle's got 8 here in this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Harden finds Noel. Outside Thibault. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 5. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
When you look at Harris's career, though, it's the evolution of his jumper. Turning a good shot into a great one. It's been pretty impressive to watch.
And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid comes in for Noel. And Williams is subbed in for Baisley. And what you appreciate about Tobias Harris, the steady production, Richard.
Yeah, he rarely has an off night, even if his shot isn't.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
That's how you finish.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Outside, Williams. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run. Reed with it. 11 points for him last game against Cleveland. Here's Thibault. That one no good. Oh, good D by Edwards.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Craig, no good. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Harden. Outside Thibault. Harris, a screen on Gobert. Back to Harden. Screen by Embiid. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. Here's Edwards. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Edwards has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. The 3, and Harden is good for 3. Harden's got 11 points.
And he's doing it to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Back to Mitchell. Craig passes to Mitchell. Edwards with it. The ball's knocked loose. Thibault with a steal. Pass to Embiid. Outside Thibault. Harden with it. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 12, and he drops that one in. Thibault's got his second basket of the game.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside, Williams. Screen by Embiid. Gobert against Williams. Williams, a screen on Craig. Here's Harris. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. From down in the low post, it goes.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Back to Thibault. Now Harden. Embiid, a screen on Craig. Harris on the wing. And the 76ers, another 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Williams is checked in for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Thibault. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert with a screen on Harden. Edwards for 3. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
And how about the deep ball right there? Edwards looking comfortable for way outside the arc.
Pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Still Sixers ball.
And here's Harden. 23 points for him last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. 4 on the clock. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And we have witnessed Harden becoming a dynamic playmaker over time, including improving as a distributor.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Harden. Here's Edwards. And too long on the shot. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Harden. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Down low, Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
And every season, Randall seems to shoulder more of the offensive load. It's what allows him to dominate sometimes.
Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards finds Conley. It's stolen by Maxey. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of this one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Personal foul.
Maxey straight challenging the D, rewarded with the whistle.
Always the head of steam, Richard. Tyrese Maxey is so electric. You never know what he's going to bring.
Oh, B.A., he loves to get out in transition and run. Speed is his greatest asset, and look, speed kills. And he definitely uses that to his advantage.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Both free throws good from Maxey. 32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Pass to Conley. And that's his third bucket at 8 attempts.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts and he has the skill.
McDaniels against Harden. Embiid, a screen on McDaniels. What a performance for Julius.